Hi, my name is Sarah and this is my presentation about educators' inquiry about the world. And the topic that I have chosen is the impact of declining Bogong moths population on mountain Pygmy possum in Mt Kosciuszko region of New South Wales. Throughout these presentations, we'll be looking at some interesting facts about the possums, their geographical location, as well as the problem and threats these possums have been facing, what can be done to save these possums, as well as what will happen if these possums decline, as well as the conservation strategies taking in place at national, international, and community level.
These possums are found in Mount Kosciuszko Park, New South Wales, Mount Bogong, Mount Higginbotham, Victoria, Mount Buller, Victoria. Their scientific name is Pyrmis pyrrhus. They were considered to be extinct unless 1966. They're Australian hibernating marsupials and omnivores. They eat plants, seeds, and insects. They live in cold and wet climate, hibernate in winter for 7 months. Mountain pygmy possum weighs around 35 to 80 grams. They lose 50% of their body weight during hibernation. They stay close to ground looking for their main food source, Bogong moth. There has been a significant decline in mountain pygmy possums population in Mount Kosciuszko region of New South Wales in the last 10 years. In 2010, the population was 2,500, which declined by 40%, leaving 1,500 possums. There were around 2,000 mountain pygmy possums in the wild, 615 adults in 2000, which declined to 355 adults by 2009. The reason for their death was nutrition deficiency, which they get from Bogong moth. The population is declining because there's a decline of Bogong moth population, habitat loss, fermentation degradation, predation by foxes and cats, climate change, erosion, frequent fire, winter impact from ski resorts. These possums play an important role in Mount Kosciuszko ecosystem by maintaining ecological balance. There has been significant decline of 40%, and there has been reduction of up to 90% in moth migration in the last decade, which is their primary food source. They contribute to seed dispersal and revival of native alpine vegetation. Environmental connection is disturbed due to decline in population of these possum. Conservation strategy has been put in place by New South Wales government. If the mountain pygmy possums continue to decline, it will affect the biodiversity and ecological shift in alpine region. Their decline will influence plant distribution and ecosystem structure, as there's important plant pollinators who play an important role in seed dispersal. Decline in moths population will affect the food web, affecting the species that rely on possums as a food source. They also help in controlling the insect population. It's important to reduce predator numbers, increase breeding success, restore and increase native vegetation. Multiple projects are taking place. Department of Environment, Land, Water and Planning 2019, National Recovery Plan for Pygmy Possum focuses on habitat protection. Northeast Catchment Management Authority, they contribute to stabilizing and increasing the population of mountain pygmy possum. Department of Climate Change, Energy, Environment and Water works on maintaining habitat through protecting key habitat, fencing and restricting human activities. Department of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry 2023, the National Recovery Plan monitors selective sites annually for change in population. New South Wales National Park, the project includes protecting possum habitat by controlling fire events. Victorian Zoo, they help in raising community awareness. Office of Environment and Heritage help in annual population monitoring. We can help by supporting conservation efforts by making donation for these causes, spreading awareness through different platforms like social media, school projects, reducing light pollution to help moths migrate. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for listening.